I know that many fans have been hoping and begging for Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios to say that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon and to see those characters return in upcoming projects in the MCU, especially Chloe Bennet's Quake. Well, according to multiple sources, Chloe Bennet is returning as Quake, but she'll unfortunately be a different version of the character. Before I talk about what I think, let me actually read what these sources have said. According to Daniel Rickman, I can confirm Chloe Bennet is coming back, but I don't know for what project. A new leaker called The Watcher tweeted, "Can confirm now that Feige and co are treating Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as another universe. Daisy in 616 will have a new origin, however aspects of her AoS story will be incorporated as a nod to all of the die-hard fans. The creative team behind AoS gave their blessing." And Casey Walsh corroborated this tweet by saying, "For the people who need to hear it, this is essentially how they explain the inclusion of the Netflix characters as well." And the GIF he posted along with the tweet says, "They're the same, but different, but the same." So it's pretty clear that Marvel Studios won't outright say, this show is canon, that show isn't canon, everything not made by Marvel Studios is not canon. They're just gonna bring the fan favorite characters and actors back and make nods to their shows. But that's pretty much it. If you want to think that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon, you can. But if not, that's fine as well. And this also solves the problem of people going back and watching the old shows. Although Daredevil is an exceptional show, you can't expect everyone that hasn't already seen it, especially the younger audience, to go back and watch it to be completely up to date. So when Daredevil is finally introduced in his own Disney Plus show, he'll be his own character separate from the Netflix show. Although he'll be made in a way where he still fits into that universe and those storylines for those fans that want to consider it canon, if that makes sense. Which explains why Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are back as Daredevil and Kingpin, but at least the Kingpin was almost a completely different person, tanking a hit from a car and multiple different arrows from Kate Bishop, but still losing. It also explains why in Earth 616, it doesn't seem like anyone knows who he is, and he'll be running for mayor in Echo. But at the end of the Daredevil show, everyone in that universe knew who the Kingpin of crime was, and him going to jail hadn't changed how much respect and fear people had for him. And it also explains the new rumors saying that Elektra will be recast for the Daredevil Disney Plus show. So Marvel reintroducing Quake with a slightly different story that still fits into the 7 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that we got, but allowing her to team up with other characters like Daredevil or Captain Marvel is in my opinion the best option they could have come up with that made all sides as happy as possible. Next, Tom Holland will not voice Peter Parker in Spider-Man freshman year. Oh no, the world is gonna end. Sony recasting Spider-Man again confirmed. The deal with Marvel fell through. What are we gonna do? Okay, in all seriousness, I don't understand why people take small things like this, which have a perfectly reasonable explanation and is also incredibly easy to find and understand, and blow it so far out of proportion. Like look, Tom Holland's not gonna voice Peter in the show, but it's not a big deal. There were countless characters in What If Season 1, including Spider-Man, who were voiced by different actors. The reason why Tom isn't voicing Spider-Man has to do with the deal Sony and Marvel made, but Hudson Thames did a great job in What If, and they'll probably just bring him back for the show. It doesn't have anything whatsoever to do with Spider-Man 4 or Tom Holland not coming back or being recast or anything. Tom is still Spider-Man, and he'll be back for Spider-Man 4, whether it takes a year or two for the next trilogy to start filming, giving him a short break in between Spider-Man 3 and 4, or it takes 10 years because he decides to start a family or something. With how well the MCU Spider-Man movies have done, and how close the two companies have been recently, I don't think either side would want to ruin that. But let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think of Quake returning, but being a slightly different version than the character we saw in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And do you care that Tom Holland is not voicing Spider-Man in freshman year? And what did you think of Hudson Thames? Should they bring him back for the show or get someone new? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.